You already know what the puff is going on. It's your boy Smokey P. It's episode 2, Puffin' with P, and we here with the chef.
Yo.
Michael Pride.
What up?
Doughboy's Kitchen owner, operator, everything, CEO. My guy, appreciate you. I know you're cooking. I don't want to have.
Oh yeah, how you doing, brother?
Man, I had to bring you on season 2. We've been talking about it for so long.
Most definitely.
I don't want to get the weed all in the food, so I'm gonna stand back a little bit.
Oh,
I don't know, is that how you trying to get
Yeah,
there?
oh yeah.
So, you know, this season we trying to do a little, take it to the next level, be a little bit more extravagant. And you obviously borrowed us into the kitchen to fix us a fantastic meal today. Could you tell us what you got going for us right now?
Today we're gonna do our version of a crab boil. So it's I'm real famous for it. Today we're gonna have some nice jumbo shrimp.
Damn, those are big as hell.
And then we got some nice lobster claws. It's coming with our famous garlic butter sauce that we have brewing in the back right here, getting nice and velvety.
You see it. You see it in the back. That shit looks lovely.
Oh yeah, we famous for this right here. Oh, it's him right here.
Yeah,
it's him. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know now. We're gonna see if it's Smokey P approved.
We got that going. We got some fresh pasta brewing for our garlic noodles, garlic parmesan noodles that we're gonna prepare with this.
Okay.
That's nice and hot.
So now that we got the people up to date on what we, got going on in the background and what you're gonna whip up for us today, we obviously brought you in for the interview and to get to know you a little bit better and learn about your journey in this cannabis space, and as well as your chef life, because you became a chef first, and then it seems just like you grew into the cannabis space along the way. So how long have you been a chef, and when did that all become a dream, or it was just new?
Well, actually, I've been knowing what I wanted to do since I was 5 years old. So for me, this is all I've ever done. This is all I've ever known was cooking. I remember 5 years old seeing I don't know if you're not familiar with the baker hats, how they fluff out.
Yeah. Oh,
so I saw a chef wearing one. I fell in love with it. And I was like, man, that's cool. I want a hat like that.
Yeah.
And I knew to get a hat like that, you had to put in the work. You had to put in the time.
Yeah.
So
they wasn't just handing those out.
It wasn't. And then he had this nice white coat on, and he was walking around, and people were paying him respect, and it was lovely. And I was like, oh man, I wanna be like him. So I learned what it was he was, and he was a chef. He was a baker.
Okay.
And right there and then I knew I wanted
what you wanted to be.
I knew what I wanted to be.
That's a beautiful thing when you know from a young age, like, this is what I want to be, and nobody can stop that vision, especially when you love it and you know that's your passion. That's dope to hear. So where did you go to? Did you go to school and do the whole?
Actually, I did. I went to the Cordon Bleu.
Oh, okay. Official school.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Excuse me.
Not one of those, and just learn it myself. He actually, all the ins and outs.
Oh, most definitely. School. I mean, a lot of people say you don't need school or school is a waste of time. It's not. For me, it gave me an upper advantage over the competition because now. Everything comes from a book. A lot of people are scared to learn and think that, I just want to become a chef. I just want to cook. But where did all that knowledge come from? It came from a book. So I have that. I have that extra knowledge, and I never once said, you know what, school is not. No, I finished school. I had a dream. I had a vision, and I'm here now.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, man. I see that you got the noodles coming out here. So what you about to do with the noodles once you move them from here? You gonna let them settle for a little bit?
Yeah, we're gonna let them settle, and then we're gonna add.
So they done already. You're not about to really mess with them anymore.
No, they're done right now.
Damn, that's quick.
So we're gonna let them sit in just for a little bit, just to cook it just a little longer. But so when I do it like this, I can easily drain it and take it out.
So now, once you graduated from the Cordon Bleu, what was like your first business move from there as far as pushing forward with the Doughboy's Kitchen? Was that the move right out the gate?
No, actually, I was still in school, and Red Rock Hotel was just opening up.
Can I get that straight?
And then I did my internship there. My externship there. So, and I got hired on, and from there, I worked there for about 2-3 years. Then I left there, had the opportunity to open my own restaurant.
Okay.
In California.
Right. So you. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I didn't even know that. So this is all new stuff to me as well. So I was just trying to ask a question about it. You was gonna answer it anyway.
Yeah. So I had a chance to open up my own restaurant in California with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, that was a great experience. Yes, I was still young. I was fresh out of school. Really didn't know. I didn't really know how to run a business.
Yeah. And so I want to cook though.
Yeah. My dad was a chiropractor. So those are two different. I mean, you have somebody that just graduated school, who's still fresh, still new, not really knowing what he really wants to do in the chef world, because there's so many avenues you can do in the chef world. There's so many things you can do.
Yeah.
It's
you can make desserts. Right. You can make chocolate. You can make bakery.
We did that for about. The restaurant lasted about a year. It didn't last, especially when the recession hit. Mm-hmm. It kind of took us with us. So I moved back to Vegas, and then that's where my career just started taking off. I started opening up different other hotels. Worked all over the Las Vegas Strip. I just really put in that grind work and just learned from different chefs, different techniques, and just really said,
expanded.
Right.
Oh,
quick anyway.
I was about to say, man, we got so smoky in here, we set the alarms off. And we're back. Thank you again, Flip Flowers, for the lighter getting us high off the wood again. So we're back in the kitchen. What part are we at right now? Because I know we went off screen for a little bit, so we're bringing them back. I see some little parsley here, asparagus,
right
onions.
here we have our garlic noodles that are sitting. They're ready to be the finished product. Yes.
Yeah, man, those.
We have all of our veggies right here. We have some bell peppers. We have some red onions, and we have some fresh asparagus. So what we want to do?
This is about to hit, y'all. We're bringing it over to the cast iron skillet. So you know we getting that iron, yeah. So now, during this time when you were pursuing the whole chef life, were you still consuming cannabis, or at what point did cannabis become like an everyday thing for you?
You know what? Cannabis has always kind of been a part of our family. My mom and my dad, they smoke. My older brother smoked.
Okay.
So, growing up, I was
aware of it.
I was aware of it. I didn't really know anything really about it. I just know it gets you hot.
Yeah.
So, I remember one time me and my cousin were sitting in my aunt's car and getting high. She came out and she caught it, and I was like,
oh shit!
Like damn! Like please don't tell my mama, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm not gonna tell your mama. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hit that shit. I'm gonna hit it for
No, actually, she bought us pizza.
Oh, she knew you had the munchies.
Yeah, she knew we was gonna have the munchies.
You got the munchies when you was the first time I smoked for the first couple years. I always had the munchies.
Exactly. I mean, long story short, how it all became cooking with cannabis is my grandma got sick, right? And she got hit with dementia and other problems. So I wanted to learn if I can save her through cannabis.
Right.
So I was already a chef, so I was like, well, let me try to come up with some recipes or things to help her, while she's still here. So I started learning everything about cannabis and the benefits of CBD and things like that. So it just took off and
went down the rabbit hole.
Right. But I also thought, man, I'm already a chef, and right now, at that time, cannabis wasn't really accepted like how it is now.
Yeah.
So I honestly thought that if I introduced cannabis into my cooking, I thought it was gonna hurt my rep, or people weren't gonna come towards me because of they would resent you a little bit more, like, oh, he's dealing with cannabis. So basically I got into it, I fell in love with it. I ended up having the opportunity to do a party for Magical Butter.
Shout out Magical Butter.
Shout out Magical Butter.
They sponsored a dope event for us a while back.
You know, and ever since then they've just been very great. So it really got me even more in tune and more wanting to know more about marijuana and CBD and how you can extract and do all this stuff, because the machine is great. So that allowed me to really tap in to my inner chef skills and come up with amazing products and amazing dishes. And
because you knew how to mix it, you knew your measurements, and that's where some of these other chefs, if they don't attend school and get the schooling, they don't know what the levels are off. You know what I mean? I can tell from just the sampling of the sauce that you know how to put layers to the flavors. It's like it hits you. I'm like, ooh,
the layers.
If you like that high end,
taste this right here. That's our famous garlic butter sauce.
And that's nothing with it. The sauce, I can eat sauce.
And that's gonna be drizzled all on top of everything once we get.
Yo, I haven't had the meal, but I can already tell from just the sauce alone, this shit is gonna be crazy. If you guys want to up what you're doing and try some next level without having to go out to a restaurant, you can get it brought right to your house. Don't you do in-home cooking? Don't you cook meals for?
I do private chef. I do catering, parties, weddings, you name it. You can hire me for date nights, whatever the case may be. I can do it all. I'm a mobile chef, so I can come to you. You know, I wanted to be able to bring the taste of the strip, because you know, here in Vegas, a lot of people won't probably be able to ever go on the strip, eat a fancy meal, maybe probably once a year, maybe for a special occasion, or things like that. So I was like, well, how can I bring that same quality and same structure and taste to someone's home? So I just started coming up with different recipes, tapping into all the places that I worked, and just really just start
using Instagram as well as a place to network and show your abilities.
And Instagram really helped because it really got my vision and what I was trying to do out there. So it allowed me to really tap into a market of people who've never even heard of me, because now it's all about word of mouth. People, you know, hey, you gotta go on this page. This chef is picking up. You know, he's doing.
And I'm not gonna lie, the first time I actually know, we go far back as high school, you know, but the first time I ever had your food was at a culture and cannabis event, and that's where we connected. When did you start attending those events, and when did you start taking that avenue as far as growing deeper in the cannabis culture, doing your mixes with the, you know?
Really, I got into culture and cannabis around when it first started. So it was about like, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago, or 5, maybe even longer. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. So it's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah, now. Right. So I actually attended there not knowing what it was. I just heard about it, and I was with some chef friends of mine, Brooksy Hustle. Shout out
Brooksy.
Brooksy Hustle, all that. The Ken Chef Union. So it was still in the beginning. Everything was still in the beginning stages. There was no Ken Chef Union. It was just an idea and 2 chefs. It was me, Chef Ray, and then it was him. So me and
Chef Ray as well. That's
we took some meals that we had made that night, and we were like, you know what? We're gonna come out and showcase what we can do with cannabis. So I showed up. I met this young gentleman by JC
Coates.
JC Coates. Yes. Met him, served him a plate, and he instantly fell in love.
Had to. Off the sauce, I'm just like, ooh, I'm ready for the plate with the parsley. It's about to go down.
So then, therefore, I just started doing a bunch of culture and cannabis. Like this,
out there with different stuff every time. You would always have a new menu, something different. I'm always something for the vegans, something for the meat eaters. So like, you're very diverse, and obviously we understand that because you studied this. You know the top to bottom. Like you got everything cooking in different types of skillets. He's got the different flavors coming together.
Now this is not
I'm
your
excited.
typical.
I ain't had a meal like this in a while.
It's not your typical, you know, crab boil. but it's my version. You know, I like to take, you know, the known basics and make it my own.
Yeah.
I like to, you know, just do different. I'm different. You know, I like to.
Everything is different with you. I've never seen anything when I come see you at an event like a normal. I got hamburgers. I got fries. I got.
Right.
It's always something extra special at the beginning or the end. I'm like, all right, this motherfucker is keeping it next level. So every time I was at an event, if I was hungry, you know, I was cashing in on a plate.
Oh, most definitely. And really, how people really start to know what I can do with cannabis is I came out with my chicken wings, and
okay,
I'm really famous for my chicken wings, and it just took off there. You know, like I have crafted some of the best flavors.
I'm sorry. What did you put on the?
Oh, right here we have a little Obey blackening.
Okay, I thought you was putting something else. I had to ask. I'm like, what are you putting over there on there?
No, we just giving these a light seasoning real quick. Saute these up.
Everything has some flavor on it. You gotta check it out, man. Everything gonna have its own flavor, and then it's gonna come together.
We got some clarified cheese butter right here, and we're gonna let it get nice and buttery.
What?
Nice.
What kind of butter?
That's cheese butter right here.
Cheese?
Yeah.
What's cheese butter?
It's clarified butter. It's where they take out all the milk solids. They take out all the milk solids because you know if you ever put butter in a pan directly in the pan, you know that stuff that burns.
Yeah.
It's the milk solids that's burning off and turning your butter black. So therefore, now that there's no milk solids in here, it won't burn. You can fry in it. You can.
It's gonna get a creamy taste.
So we added a little white wine in here. We're gonna steam these a little bit.
He's putting wine in the dish now. We might get a little tipsy, so don't mind us. Hey, it's a bit smoky in here today. Oh, here you go. You need to catch up on hitting this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going down. What you got? Is this the vegan option over here you have?
Yeah,
or vegetarian?
Yeah,
what
so
is
tonight
this?
we're gonna do a vegan option too as well. We're gonna do some fresh gnocchi pasta.
Gnocchi. Gnocchi. You guys don't know.
Pasta.
Go look that up. Gnocchi.
We're gonna toss it in our famous garlic butter sauce, and then we're gonna drizzle it with some white truffle oil.
Okay.
And then it's gonna have a squeeze of lemon. Yeah, it's gonna squeeze of lemon on there, and then it's just gonna be bright.
I ain't never had truffle before.
It's a distinctive taste and flavor.
Okay.
I guarantee you're gonna.
I'm gonna enjoy that.
Yeah.
Okay. You know I'm gonna keep it real, man. Everything I've had from it has been Smokey P approved, and if I give it my approval, it's no, I ain't lying on it, I ain't saying it for the camera. I'm keeping it real with you so you can go get it yourself, because that's what I am. I'm for the people. We trying to make it happen. That's why we're sharing our boy's story and what he's doing now. If you guys don't know, follow him right now on Doughboy's Kitchen. LV, because you know we doing it out of Las Vegas.
But I will travel though. You know, I ain't known to travel. That's what I'm saying. I'm a mobile chef.
Yeah.
So for me, wherever people need food or wherever there's something going on, I want to be there. So whether it's here, whether it's California, where I'm from, whether it's in Arizona, New York, even international.
We travel, man.
Yeah.
This can be brought to your doorstep, made right in front of you like how we have it here. So that's why we're bringing the experience to you so you can see it firsthand how it's done, chef. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Here you go.
Appreciate you, man. But the only thing is, you puffing with P. He couldn't just come cook it without puffing. We're not doing it that way. That's not the way we're doing it over here. So
like I said, this dish doesn't have any THC in it.
Like it's not medicated.
I started as a regular normal chef, so I wanted to showcase, you know, my skill first because the THC and CBD is an extra added bonus.
Yeah.
For me, you know, I feel like it's just an extra added bonus that's
something else you can add to the repertoire. That's all.
Exactly. So I didn't want people to really think that I'm just a cannabis chef. No, I can bake. I can pretty much do it all. So I don't limit myself when it comes to what type of cuisine or food. If there's a recipe out there, I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna learn it, and I'm gonna make it. So therefore, I have other advantage because I don't tell people no. You know, I don't say. So we're gonna extra some of this excess oil off.
I'm guessing you're gonna put the rest of it in there too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with a little. We got still a little seasoning in there. That's okay.
What kind of oil we cooking with?
We got some fresh virgin olive oil.
All right, you know how it is, organic virgin olive oil.
So we're gonna start with our.
Oh, you gonna put them in the skillet like that? Y'all haven't seen nothing like this. You might want camera. You might want to get close up on what's happening right now. This is the behind the scenes things that y'all don't see how these masterpieces turn. Look what's already pre-prepared already and what the lineup is looking like. This is the next level dish right now. Coming from one of our best local chefs out of Las Vegas.
It's not your average seafood dish. And normally you can get fresh corn on the cob, you can get sausage, you can get lobster tails, you can get king crab, you can do snow crab. I had this platter that I created called the boss platter. And what that is, it's the same thing, but it has like 16-ounce lobster tail. It has the jumbo shrimp, it has the king crab, the snow crab, and same amount of veggies and all that, all powered up with some corn, some nice sausage, a fresh garlic butter sauce, and we call that the boss platter. So you want to eat like a boss, you order the boss platter.
Yeah, and we can tap in. The best so people can contact you through your Instagram page, or do you have a contact number to take orders, or what's the setup?
Actually, the kitchen is about to be open in probably a few weeks, or we're going to do a pop-up this month. Oh, okay. So y'all stay tuned for the pop-up. Follow us on Instagram, Boyz Kitchen with a Z, LV. All the contact information is there. We have a website that I'm getting ready to drop, and we're going to be full of things.
I know a product that a lot of people haven't tried, because I know you've only done little demos and everything like that, but you have a page that you just dropped for a product called the exotic grape or exotic fruits.
Yeah.
And that thing right there is crazy. I don't know what that concoction is made of, but if you haven't had any of the exotic grapes, go follow the page now.
So it's exotic.fruits_.
Okay, exotic.fruits_.
What it is we have these exotic fruits that we created and mastermind, and you just gotta try it. You just gotta.
So now, I saw you were doing a pop-up shop with that. When is that gonna happen, and where can we find those at?
Actually, we're in the process of putting that together. Okay. It's funny that you say that, because you were one of the people that I was going to reach out to.
All right.
To put this thing together, because I want to kind of make it an event to where it's family oriented too. Kids can come, buy grapes. We do also have some infused grapes as well. We're coming out with some champagne grapes and some tequila grapes.
This is done.
Yeah.
Let me get a drink. Hold on.
So we got this cooking. We're gonna toss our seasoning in there.
The seasoning, that Old Bay.
Shout out to Old Bay, very good seasoning.
Shout out Old Bay for keeping it always lit in the kitchen for my man Doughboy. We getting it real live in here right now. Wish y'all could smell how good, and just taste this when I taste it, because this is about to be epic. And you just gotta be here. That's why you gotta come puff with Pete, eat with my man Doughboy. Right. We doing it big in the kitchen. Shout out to Flips Flowers for giving us the spot to get it jumping in the kitchen right now.
For getting us medicated.
And medicated as always.
Go through this journey and experience, because for me everything is an experience. Down from the moment I receive an order, or whatever the case may be, from the moment I greet you to the moment we come up with the menu together, or whatever the case may be, it's an experience. I want you to feel like you're getting more than just food, because food is fun. Food is an art. It's artwork, and I want to showcase myself into this dish.
Yeah.
So right now, we're gonna squeeze some lemon in here.
That's fresh lemon. We just cut that. We just pulled it off the tree like a minute ago. I was out there.
Actually, I do want to start growing some lemon trees, lime trees, orange trees, because I do a lot of fresh fruits, fresh vegetables.
We have the right?
I think we do.
So I know we were talking about the signature I guess, item you have with the exotic grape fruits. Is there any other signature items that you have that you're known for that you know, people can get from you as well, that you have available that they can purchase?
Purchase, I mean everything, you know, just whatever you see on my Instagram, you can have. All you gotta do is just call the number and hire me for a day, or
so they can hire you for the whole day?
They can hire me for the whole day, the whole week, however long you need me.
So is there anybody that you're working with right now that, you know, pushes your expertise on what you do with the food every night?
Oh, it's me. It's ran by me. I have a white wine. Yeah, it's ran by me. I pretty much, you know, just get out there and hustle and make the connections, make the contacts. And shout out to my manager who has been along with the journey. Shout out to Flip in the background. He's
my guy making the moves in the background.
Right, he's been there helping me through this journey and really helping me focus on the food part while the business side is being taken care of. Because, like I said, it's hard, you know, being the only one. So therefore, I had to put certain pieces together and people in certain positions to where I can hound in and focus on the most important part, which is the food.
Yeah.
So we have our pasta boiling. We're gonna drop in our fresh gnocchi. Let that cook for about 2 or 3 minutes.
We're gonna let that cook. We're gonna take a quick break.
All right. So now we have our lobster that's gonna sauteing and simmering in and all the good flavors. So we're gonna place that right here.
Oh wait.
And like I said,
we putting the lobsters on there, man.
When I do my pop-ups, I normally start with the seafood day. And
okay.
It comes just like
pop-ups. He's doing the seafood now. You hear him?
So when you get it, it comes just like this. People will be like, "Oh man, all this food for all this?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is." You know, I want people to get full, but I want them to also be, you know, you get your money's worth, you know.
And then you still got some shrimp to put in there, huh?
Exactly.
Man, the plate is about to be full. I don't even know if we're gonna fit it all in there.
Oh, but the chef I always fit it. So we're gonna drizzle some of this on top.
Oh, God. Are you having some of this? Look,
everyone's having some of this.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
We got our fresh gnocchi that just came out. We're letting it rest a little bit. We don't saute it.
So what is this again? I know you said what it is, but what the fuck is this?
Gnocchi is.
Gnocchi
is. I'm not sure if I know I'm.
Somebody gonna be like, man, they fucking the word all up.
Yeah, he is. But what it is?
Oh, is it sitting in butter and shit?
Actually, a little olive oil. I'm gonna toss it in some clarified butter in a second.
Yeah.
But so what gnocchi is basically potato and a little semolina.
Who?
It's potato and flour.
Potato and flour.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And then they do the potato, smash it up, add a little flour into it, and then they roll it into with a fork, and that's where you get the lines from.
Okay.
So they fork it in, and then they roll it into semolina, which kind of dries it and keeps it fresh. Then they boil it in water. And then
voila. So they already been boiled, right?
Yes, already been boiled, cooked.
I missed that process a long time ago.
Ready to be sauteed up. So we're gonna let our pan get nice, fresh and hot. We have our sauce right here, getting nice and sexy, nice and velvety.
That shit been brewing for so long. I gotta have some more of that
yes,
sauce.
That's gonna be.
What's the name of the sauce again?
It's just garlic, our version of a garlic butter sauce. Now we're adding our sauce, our shrimp.
Are those skinned already?
Yes, because I like the skin on them because it gives it a lot more flavor. To me, but you can request, you know, the skin off if you like.
You the chef, man. You got the plan.
I think it just holds all the flavor and doesn't get dried out. And
where did the name Doughboy come from?
Actually, you know what's funny? Doughboys came from. I was working at a restaurant. I opened up Giada's on the strip, I was
Over at Comrade?
yeah, Cromwell.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know Giada's.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Exactly. So I opened up that restaurant, and I was one of the head pizza makers there at the time, and I just fell in love with the art of dough. So everything dough from fresh pasta to bread to pizza dough, everything. So I worked there, and for about, I want to say about like a year and a half, and I was cooking one day, and I said, I'm gonna open a business. And one of my coworkers was like, all right, what you gonna call it? I said, what you think about Doughboy? He was like, that's right. You're already the man with the dough, and everybody's gonna take to it. So I just started saying Doughboy everywhere I went. Doughboy in my head.
That's me.
Doughboy.
Yeah.
Doughboy. And then I was like, you know what? That's gonna stick. And it did. So one day I was working, and I said, you know what? I'm out. I'm gonna go start my own thing. I'm gonna take this leap.
Peace.
You know, it was nothing against no one. It was just me wanting to pursue my career and take it to the next level. And mind you, I didn't have anything to start a business. I didn't have anything. No equipment.
But you had the passion to cook.
I had the passion. So
that's all you need.
My mother knew that.
Or whatever you want to do.
My mother knew that, and she brought me my smoker / grill, right? She brought me a smoker and was like, get to work.
Put you in the game.
I said, I'll buy you the smoker, and she said, yeah, the rest is up to you. So
like put me in the game, coach.
So she gave me my first
what I
jump
can do with it.
into Doughboy's kitchen. So I started selling plates. I hit the ground, moving, selling plates.
Serving plates.
You know, out of my truck. You know, I would pull up to Encore Beach Club and literally serve people plates out of my trunk. Like,
you had pre-made plates,
yeah,
or you were serving out of the whole batch?
No. It was already pre-made. So I made that in my kitchen, all fresh that morning.
What type of plates were you serving?
Oh man, I was doing like steak with roasted potatoes, with chimichurri sauce, with asparagus.
Oh yeah, they loving that.
Yeah, I was giving them, you know, restaurant quality food.
They coming out like, damn, I don't gotta go back. All right, yeah, let's run that.
Exactly. So therefore, man, I was just hitting the ground moving, but it wasn't moving fast enough. Started to get a little discouraged. I was like, man, like, you know, like, how can I, you know, like, man, I don't think I can do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have to go back to work. You know? So I went back to work, but I was still doing the little Doughboy's kitchen on the side. And I was trying to,
everybody gotta have a little side hustle.
Exactly.
You gotta maintain.
Exactly. So
more than one form of income is always a must.
For some reason, business started to pick up again. So I couldn't keep up with working and trying to run a business at the same time. Because I work crazy hours. You know, the restaurant life, they need you. You know, when you're in there,
yeah, if you're working at one of those big time restaurants, that shit is not. It's not easy, man. I've worked at a restaurant before. I wasn't cooking food, but I know how when it's busy time and it's time to eat, it's that 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock rush, your ass better be ready because they coming.
So we're gonna deflate you with a little lemon.
A little more lemon. You gotta keep it zesty around.
Yeah, most definitely. The lemon just makes everything pop.
I'm sweating bullets. I can't wait to eat this shit, man. Y'all don't even know what's going on in the kitchen. Oh, dog. You know, we stay protected on set, so don't be alarmed. That's just the big homie. If anything happens, he gonna hold it down. So just remember that. Always know.
So like I said, we got our shrimp cooking. We're gonna add a little more white wine.
What kind of wine is that? Who is that? Bless you, bless you.
It's just some Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio.
That we're using for this. Let this simmer and get all nice and sexy inside this, and you know, just soak up all the flavors.
Skins popping off.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be easy peel. All you gotta do is just peel it.
Pop one off, pop another off.
Exactly. And add a little more clarified butter.
I ain't never heard of clarified butter until just now, so take this as some time to gain some knowledge on what's happening right now in this chefing game. If you want to up your meals, look into the clarified butter. Cause I don't know what I'm looking at, but this shit is ridiculous. Let me get out the way.
No, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
Oh,
no,
behind? Yeah.
We're gonna get this part going for our fresh gnocchi pasta that we have.
Yeah, man, we got Doughboy in the kitchen right now. He's whipping up the fucking crab boil pasta, rini, zucchini. I don't know what it's called, but it's looking fantastic. If you could come see it up close, he got the asparagus, he got bell peppers, the lobster claws,
Our famous garlic noodles.
The sauce is off the charts, man. You gotta, if you're not tapping in, and if you haven't had a meal from him, you already missed out. So you gotta catch up and get with the wave, because you missing it, man. This shit is, you hear it sizzling?
So now we're gonna take these out, place these all around. Right?
Yeah. This, oh no,
man,
dead homie
Man,
didn't make it.
Put that to the side.
Somebody just would let the homie in the back get it. A dog over there.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What would you say to a young chef coming up right now? What advice would you give?
Stay hungry. Don't be afraid to learn. I'm constantly learning myself as a chef and learning new techniques and learning new ways to get my point across. So never be afraid to continue to learn as you grow and as you become a successful chef in the game.
Right, so never be too set in your ways. Basically, just be able to adapt to the different elements that are probably being added to the cannabis, chefing. There's people learning new ways to cook and different flavors every day. So I already know he'd experiment with that, bringing new elements. Because every time I've had something, it's been different.
Exactly.
And that means
like
you're
I
doing
said,
something.
you can get this infused as well. So for those who
all our cannabis lovers, this is what this is about. This is a Puffin' with P about the cannabis first.
Yes, we can't be about puffing with P and not mention that all this can be
medicated.
Medicated, my brother. Stay medicated.
You know what's up. If you're looking for high-end cuisine with the medicated taste to where, man, you was like, damn, I want to try what that would be like with weed in it. So you can make it happen. If you want, can you do CBD as well?
Yes, I can.
You want the CBD. You don't want to be psychoactively high. We got the non-psychoactive for my people really looking for the CBD.
Hold on. All right, whenever you're ready.
Bow.
So we're gonna take our fresh gnocchi pasta.
Damn it, Bobby.
Toss that up real quick. See a nice little sear on them. We're gonna let that continue to cook. Take some of the sauce, add it to that white wine.
Whoa. I'm not even eating all this right now. I'm taking this. I gotta take this one. I'm smoking again. And have a bunch.
Please, we need some more. Any around.
Oh my goodness.
So, as you see, this sauce gets nice and velvety and sexy.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off earlier. I thought you were gonna pour it on the.
So now we're gonna pour this sauce right directly on top.
Oh shit, that look like some Velveeta. Or some queso. Pour it.
And then you just pour it all over and you get nice and sexy. Nice.
Okay.
Everything gets coated with this delicious sauce. Right? All you seafood lovers. Here you go.
That's the one right there.
Bam. So then, hit it with a little fresh obey at the top.
Yo, this is it.
Right? Then we get some lemon. This is gonna be enough for quite a few people. So, that fresh squeezed lemon, gonna make it pop. Then we bam, we take
A little parsley.
a little parsley. And there you have it. That's our famous seafood.
You've seen it right here, man. Bring it up to them so they can see it for that
there you go.
presentation.
And tonight we made our famous seafood boil with fresh lobster claws, jumbo shrimp. We did our fresh nice garlic Parmesan pasta. We have some peppers, we have some onions, we have some fresh asparagus, some fresh lemon, and our famous garlic butter sauce. So you guys, please enjoy. It was a pleasure for me cooking for you guys. In the back, we have some fresh gnocchi being tossed up.
Yeah.
Toss the garlic butter sauce all on the gnocchi.
Food Network, eat your heart out.
Yo, you missing out, man. We dropping Steve. You saw what we was doing, man. We made one of the best dishes I've seen in a long time. I'm about to put it down. He's been putting it down in the kitchen. He's mixing the aoki with some of the garlic. Oh my goodness.
Aoki.
What is it called?
It's gnocchi.
Gnocchi. I don't. Aoki, gnocchi. I don't know who it is.
You
We'll
got
put it
that center.
down. Wow.
100% vegan right here.
So for our vegan lovers, here you go.
Then we're gonna drizzle it with some fresh
White truffle.
white truffle oil. You know, squeeze some lemon on there, give us a nice freshness. Our missing nugget.
I just gotta eat
ingredient
this.
is okay.
This shit is ridiculous.
Do not worry.
Yo, Dope Boys, I want to thank you again for allowing me and the team to come in and cook with you, see some of your secrets, teach us, you know, a little bit about this cooking thing, and you know, telling us a little bit more about your journey and exploring with cannabis and letting people know you can smoke, get, you know, high and cook a you know, high-end meal. You know what I'm saying? We're about to test it out and let you know what it's really about. But I already know this shit is about to go through.
Like I said, man, it's been a pleasure. Always. You know, if you're not following Dope Boy's Kitchen, please do. That's Dope Boy's Kitchen with a Z, L-V. And like I said, follow my man Smokey P. Follow Flip Flowers, exotic.fruits_. You know, shout out to the whole team.
And
shout out to everyone. Bluntness as well. Like I said, let's eat, man.
Yeah. Let's go.
And we forgot Waves Papers too.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Wave Rolling Papers for sponsoring the episode. Let's go.
Yeah.
Motherfucker behind this shit being so good, forgive me.
You know what I'm saying? It's better than
What's the verdict, P?
red barbecue. What's the verdict, P?
This shit is young Smokey P approved. This is black cookie, like you got.
Everybody inside.